All right, and we're back on this Tuesday after Memorial Day. Jupiter Joe Thomas in studio. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
You know, we've been talking about World War III, basically end time stuff.
Yeah.
But no matter what happens, if you have your money into an annuity, you'll be fine.
You're fine, man.
You don't worry. So that's okay. You'll have your money. It'll be fine.
Well, you know, me and Mike, the engineer, were talking before we went on, and I was saying because he's younger than me, of course, and I was saying when we were younger, the same stuff was going on. It just seems it's amplified today with all the media stuff going on. And then you got this, just everything, man. It's just a whole different world that we live in.
Well, when I was growing up, you're a little older than me, but not that much. But I just assumed when I was a kid that we were going to have a nuclear war with Russia, right? They used to basically tell us that, right?
Get under the desk.
You get under the desk, and they had that. Remember that movie, The Day After?
Yeah.
You know, and it was okay. One day there'll be a nuclear war. Well, you know, it's inevitable. But then we moved beyond it. But here we are again, and it's the same. It's the same. But you know, what I've learned as I've grown older is that all of these things, it's all about money.
Yeah,
that's all it really is about. It's always about money. Not even most ego. It's mostly about money. Now, let me ask you this, because what I wonder, because I've known financial advisors, had some over the years. Financial advisors, when things happen, you know, when you're involved in stocks and things like this, and I know other people have had this happen. You can't get your financial advisor on the phone.
Yeah.
And they're hiding from you.
Yeah.
Is what they're doing.
Especially if the market's going down.
My goodness.
They're not going to call you.
No. I mean, they're hiding from you. And I had a financial advisor. I did all my transactions through the receptionist, basically, right? It's who you call. But with what you're doing, the type of financial advisor you are with annuities, you don't get those kind of panic calls from people.
Well, I get them once in a while, and they kind of confirm with Joe, are you sure I can't lose any money? And I say, no, you can't lose any money. They find it hard to believe, but that's the way an annuity works. Now, we don't sell variable annuities. We only sell fixed and fixed index annuities.
What's a variable?
So a variable annuity is one that is tied to the stock market.
Oh, forget that.
Yeah, so you can lose money in those, and we don't offer those to clients. And by the way, the advisor's not going to call you when the market's going down. They're not going to say, hey, you need to reposition your money. Hold the course. Stay the course.
Yeah.
And that's fine for some people. But when you're losing 20%, you know, now look, this tariff stuff, it's going to be good eventually, but it's back and forth. Now, the market happens to be up tremendously today. And it's a good time to buy still, because I still think the market's going to go up. Yeah. But have a percentage of your money in something that you can't lose money.
And it's really bad now for people because everybody has their investment portfolio. It's on they got an app and it's on their phone. So they're checking all day. Oh my goodness, I just lost $39,000. What am I going to do? But with annuities, you know, the thing about annuities that's amazing to me is not only is your money not at risk, but you have this guaranteed income for the rest of your life. How does that work? Okay, so you've got the income. We mention that a lot. How do people get it? How often do they get it? And where does the money go? How does it work?
So most people will put a lump sum of money in, and then they'll tell me when they want income. They're going to retire in a year, 2 years, 3 years. And they say, Joe, I want my income to start this date. And they'll either start monthly income, quarterly, semi-annual, or annual. We direct deposit into your account. And once it starts, Brian, it's for the rest of their lives. And if they pass away, it goes to their spouse for the rest of their lives.
So it's like you can get a deposit in your bank account every month if you want.
Yep.
But if you're not taking it, okay, I don't want to take any income right now. I don't need it for whatever reason. I'm working. What happens to that money that would have been income then?
It's growing. It's growing. Every year, for example, that one account that I have that I love, it's 8.25% buildup. So every year, just like Social Security goes up, the longer you wait, the more money it is.
It goes into the annuity?
It goes into the annuity. It's building.
Okay, so say you get your income, your revenue would be like $1,000 a month. So that money is going into the annuity?
Yeah, if you wait, it goes to $1,250, then $1,500.
Oh my goodness.
So it's growing and growing. Every year, you're incented not to take your money. The longer you let your money grow, the bigger the payment's going to be.
It's like Social Security. The longer you wait to take it, the more you get.
Exactly. And here, we've talked about Social Security before. To the penny, you know how much your Social Security is going to payment's going to be. Well, with an annuity with me, you're going to know to the penny how much that payment's going to be. You know,
here's the thing, and I'm going to give out your number. Remember, Joe Thomas offers free phone consultations, which you can take advantage of no matter where you're located in the United States. And Joe Thomas is going to put together a custom proposal just for you based on your situation, your goals, your financial situation, and all of that. It is a custom proposal just for you and your situation. But you know, a lot of times when you're talking with financial advisors that do the stocks and everything, okay, and I don't expect you to. I'm going to say they work for these companies, and I always call them product pushers. Okay, so whatever company they work for, they have this stock or this thing, and they push you into it. With you, an annuity is an annuity. You have different types of annuities, but the annuity is the annuity, and that's it. Once the money's in, that's it. And it's not like you're not pushing people into something based on what's good for you. You're telling people what's best for them in their situation. It's a big difference.
It is. And it's a percentage of your money. I never tell anybody to put all their money in there, and never put all your eggs in one basket. The same with the market. You know, the problem today is 401ks. So many people have too much money in them. I really believe you should put a percentage based on your age. If you're 50, 50% should be in the market, and 50% should be in something that doesn't lose money. Whether that's an annuity or a CD or a money market or whatever it is, it's just better advice for you to do that.
All right, so give Joe a call, and when you call, ask him about that bonus. We don't have time for that today. Maybe next time we'll talk about that bonus.
The 10% bonus.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, tell him now because
it's a 10% bonus up front on your money. So you put in 100,000, you start with 110,000.
There you go.
And then you get 8.25% interest.
There you go, and your money's not at risk. I mean, it's free money is what it is. That's I don't know why everybody's not in these. Okay, give him a call 561-743-0999. 561-743-0999. And if you missed the number, just go to his website, jupiterjoe.com. All right, Joe, we'll see you next time. All right, take care.